reproduction in lower and higher plant. मी या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला डबल फर्टिलायझेशन आज आपण डिटेलमध्ये या ठिकाणी घेणार आहोत. माझं नाव आहे प्राध्यापक बिराजदार. माझ्या चॅनलला प्लीज सबस्क्राईब करा, लाईक करा आणि शेअर करा. शेअर केल्यामुळं जे विद्यार्थी लॉकडाऊन पिरियडमध्ये आज घरी आहेत त्यांना त्याचा फायदा या ठिकाणी होईल. म्हणून स्टुडंट प्लीज प्रथम माझ्या चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा, त्याच्यानंतर त्याला लाईक करा आणि शेअर करा. ओके, तर आपण आज बघणार आहोत रिप्रोडक्शन इन लोअर अँड हायर प्लॅन्टमधला डबल फर्टिलायझेशन. ओके, in case of the angiosperm, in case of a flowering plant, the fertilization is very complicated mechanism here. या ठिकाणी फ्लावरिंग प्लांटमध्ये फर्टिलायझेशनची जी क्रिया आहे त्याचं जे मेकॅनिझम आहे तो या ठिकाणी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड आहे, पण युनिक कॅरेक्टर अँजिओस्पर्मिक प्लांटचं युनिक कॅरेक्टर आहे. त्या प्लांटमध्ये काय घडतं? डबल फर्टिलायझेशन. ओके, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल you know about the meaning of fertilization. Fertilization म्हणजे काय? The union of male gamete with female gamete produces a diploid zygote. This process is called as a fertilization. Fertilization आपण कशाला म्हणतो? Union of haploid male gamete unite with haploid female gamete and produces diploid zygote. This process is called as a fertilization. But in case of the flowering plant, in case of the angiosperm, there is a unique character which is a double fertilization. This double fertilization process, first of all, here introduced by the scientist Now Sachin. In case of the Liliaceae plant, like example is a lilium. Okay, here first of all, in case of a double fertilization, you well know about student pollination. Okay, transfer of pollen grain from anther to respective stigma. Okay, first of all there takes place a pollination. Okay, here when the pollen grain is reaches on the stigma, here this one is a stigma. Okay, here first of all pollen grain is reached up to the stigma of the gynoecium. On the gynoecium it can absorb a glucose substance. Okay, when it can fall, this one is a pollen grain, it can fall on the stigma of the gynoecium. This one is a pollen grain, and at that places there is present a germ pores. It can fall on the stigma of the gynoecium. This is the stigma of the gynoecium. It can absorb here sugary substance from the stigma so that it can swells and the intine comes out here. The intine comes out and it can produces a germ tube. Okay, it produces a germ tube. You well know about that. Before pollination, the pollen grain is mitotically divided and which can produce a two cell. One is a vegetative cell and another is a generative cell. Okay, this two celled pollen grain is fall on the stigma of the gynoecium. This two celled pollen grain is falling on the stigma of the gynoecium, and when it can fall, it can reach on the stigma, it can absorb a sugar substance, and due to absorption of sugar substance it can swell. Intine exert a pressure on exile. Due to exerting this pressure, the pollen tube emerges out. Okay, and this pollen tube, it is called as a germ tube. It is a pollen tube. Okay, this one is a pollen tube. Okay, pollen tube emerges outside. Okay, after that, after absorbing this chemical, this pollen tube enter to the style. Okay, it can enter in the style. In this way it can passes in the here style, and then it can enter in the ovary. After that, this one is a ovary. Okay, this one is a ovary. Okay student, this pollen tube is germinate. It can enter into the style. This one is a stigma. This one is a style, and this is a ovary, and inside the ovary there is present a ovule. Okay, you know that. Okay, then it can enter in the style. Pollen tube get enter in a style such way. Okay, then inside the ovary there is a present ovule. The ovule which can produces an embryo sac. You will know that there is present a embryo sac. Okay, this ovule, in case of the angiosperm, is a inverted ovule is present there. Okay, inside a nucellus it produces an embryo sac. Okay, around this embryo sac there is present a integument here. Okay, there is present a integument, and towards this integument, towards a micropylar end, there is present a minute opening. This is called as a micropyle here. Okay, inside the embryo sac there is present a egg apparatus. This one is a egg apparatus, this one is a antipodal cell, and this one is a secondary nucleus. Okay student, this is secondary nucleus, this is egg apparatus, and these are a antipodal cell. In the egg apparatus, this is a egg here. Okay, listen carefully. Okay, the pollen grain can fall on the stigma, then it can absorb a sugary substance, so that through the germ pore it can emerges a pollen tube. This pollen tube is enter into the style. The guidance of this pollen tube due to presence of a different type of chemicals which are present in the style here. Okay, then this pollen tube which can penetrate the ovule here. Now it can penetrate the ovule here. It can enter, the pollen tube is enter. It can reaches up to the embryo sac through the micropyle here. The entry of this pollen tube. Okay, understood student? The entry of this pollen tube. The entry of this pollen tube is through the micropyle here. Okay, pollen tube is enter in the ovule through the micropyle. Okay, this you listen. Okay, understood carefully? The pollen tube is enter through the micropyle. This is called as a porogamy. What is meant by porogamy? Porogamy means the entry of the pollen tube through the micropyle. This process is called as a porogamy. Okay, in some plant the pollen tube is enter. Okay, this one is a embryo sac. This is a ovule. In some plant, the pollen tube is enter through the chalaza. This one is a pollen tube. This is a pollen tube. This pollen tube is enter through the chalaza. This upper end is a chalaza and lower end is a micropyle. If pollen tube is enter through the micropyle, which is called as a porogamy, but in some plant the pollen tube is enter through the end of a chalaza. Okay, it is called as a chalazogamy. And also in some plant, okay, in some plant the pollen tube is enter through the integument. at this way. Okay, sometime it can enter in this way, it can penetrate the integument, or in some plant it can penetrate the integument in this way. Okay, pollen tube is enter through the integument, and this condition is called as a mesogamy. This one is a mesogamy. Okay, three types. One is a porogamy, second one is chalazogamy, and third one is a mesogamy. Okay, in case of a mesogamy, pollen tube is entered through the penetrating integument. In case of a chalazogamy, the pollen tube is entered through the chalaza, and in case of the porogamy, the pollen tube is entered through the micropyle. Okay, in this way, the entry of pollen tube is through the three ways here. Okay, three ways it can enter in a ovule. Okay, porogamy, chalazogamy, and mesogamy. Okay, here two non-motile male gamete. This one is a two non-motile male gamete is carried up to the ovule through the pollen tube. Who carried two non-motile male gamete here? Here, two non-motile male gamete is carried by a pollen tube, so that this process is called as a symphonogamy. It is called as a symphonogamy. Okay. Remember, student, this is a long answer question repeated in a board exam, repeated and repeated. Okay, this question is asked for a 5 marks. Okay, and this 5 mark is given by you. First of all, the 1 mark is for the definition of a double fertilization. Okay, then mention of a porogamy. The pollen tube is entered through the micropyle, which is called as a porogamy. Then you have mentioned the second important point is that symphonogamy. What is meant by symphonogamy? The two non-motile male gamete is carried by a pollen tube, which is called as a symphonogamy. Okay, already you know about it. Okay, then this pollen tube is entered through micropyle, and it can penetrate the wall of the embryo sac. It can penetrate the wall of the embryo sac, and this pollen tube then enter in one of the synergid. It can enter in the synergid here, and in a synergid there is present two synergids. Okay, which can lies nearby the egg. Okay, it can enter any one of the synergid. In the synergid there is present a water. It can absorb a water. Due to absorption of water, the tip of the pollen tube swells. This tip of the pollen tube swells here. It can swells. Due to swelling, the pollen tube breaks down. Okay, the tip of the pollen tube here, the tip of the pollen tube breaks down and releases here two non-motile male gamete. Okay, due to breakdown of this tip of the pollen tube, here in an embryo sac they release a two non-motile male gamete. Okay, and now listen here carefully. Okay, very easy. One male gamete is unite with the egg. This one is a egg. Okay, one male gamete unite with the egg, and it can produce a zygote, or it is called as a syngamy. What is meant by syngamy? The union of male gamete with female gamete produces diploid zygote. This process is a syngamy process. Okay, first process is a porogamy, second one is a symphonogamy, third one is a syngamy. When these pollen tube breaks down and release two male gamete here, it is the characteristic of the angiosperm. At that time, here produces two events. One event is a syngamy and second one is a triple fusion. Okay, triple fusion, this is a syngamy or first fertilization, and triple fusion or second fertilization. Okay, understood you here? Okay, one male gamete is unite with egg and which can produce as a zygote. This process is called as a syngamy, or you mention this is a first fertilization. What is first fertilization? The one male gamete is unite with the egg. This process is a first fertilization, or it is called as a syngamy. Okay. Now here second male gamete. This second male gamete is unite with the, this one is a secondary nucleus. You know that. This one is a secondary nucleus. This another male gamete is unite with the secondary nucleus. Already there is present two nuclei, and this add there one nuclei. In this way, here how many nuclei are produced? Three nuclei are produced, and this is called as a triple fusion. Due to union of this one male gamete with a secondary nucleus, it can produces a primary endosperm nucleus. It can produces a primary endosperm nucleus. Okay, after that, when it can mature, it can produces a nutritive substance, that is a endosperm. From primary endosperm nucleus, it can produces a nutritive substance. It can produce a endosperm here. Endosperm, this nutritive substance which can help the growth of the embryo. Okay, listen student. In case of the angiosperm, here double fertilization takes place. How? The one male gamete unite with egg and produces a zygote. This is called as a first fertilization. The another male gamete unite with the secondary nucleus and produces a triploid primary endosperm nucleus. It can produces a triploid primary endosperm nucleus. It is called as a second fertilization, and this is called double fertilization. First of all, you mention the definition of the double fertilization. What is mean by double fertilization? The union of male gamete with a female gamete produces a diploid zygote. This is called as a first fertilization, and another male gamete unite with a secondary nucleus and produces a triploid primary endosperm nucleus. It is called as a second fertilization. These both are takes place in case of the angiosperm. It is a unique character of angiosperm, and this is called as a double fertilization. Then you mention in your answer, that is a porogamy. What is mean by porogamy? And then you mention the symphonogamy. Okay, and third one is a syngamy, and fourth one is a triple fusion, which is here triple fusion. Okay, understood student? How double fertilization takes place? First of all, pollen grain of two-celled stage, it can fall on the stigma. On the stigma there is present a sugary substance. Due to absorption of this sugar, here intine cytoplasm get swells here. The pressure is exerted on the intine, so that through the germ pore, the we can produces a pollen tube. Through germ pore there comes out a pollen tube. You know that how the development of a two male gamete. Okay, in case of development of male gametophyte. Okay, then it can enter in a style. This movement is guided by the chemical of the style. Then pollen tube is reaches up to the ovule. Then it can enter or it can penetrate the ovule. The entry of this pollen tube through the micropyle, which is called as a porogamy here. After the entry of the pollen tube, it can enter in one of the synergid. In the synergid, it can absorb a water. Due to absorption of this water, the tip of the pollen tube gets swells, and due to swelling, the pollen tube breaks down. The tip of the pollen tube breaks down and releases in an embryo sac. They release a two non-motile male gamete. Okay. These two non-motile male gamete are releases in a embryo sac. One male gamete is united with egg and produces diploid zygote. This is called a first fertilization, or this is called a syngamy. The another male gamete is united with secondary nucleus and produces a triploid primary endosperm nucleus, or it is called as a second fertilization. In this way, the double fertilization process is completed in case of a angiosperm. It is a unique character of an angiosperm. Okay. Then student sometime asking in a long answer question, they are asking a question about the describe detail double fertilization and added notes about significance of double fertilization. Okay, what is the significance of double fertilization? First of all, due to fertilization, it can produces a zygote. The zygote consists one gamete from androecium, one gamete from a gynoecium. It can restore the diploid nature. Okay, two set of chromosome here maintained. From one set is from female and one from a male. Okay, diploid nature is constant here. Okay, in case of the double fertilization, here the production of an endosperm, it can produces a nutritive substance here. Due to production of this nutritive substance, endosperm, the plant or embryo which grow healthier and healthier here. Okay, it can restore the diploid nature here. Okay student, this is the process of a double fertilization. Okay student, please subscribe my channel and माझ्या चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा. आणि तुम्हाला माझं शिकवलेलं जर आवडलं तर तुम्ही प्लीज माझ्या व्हिडिओला लाईक करा आणि तुमचे काही फ्रेंड सर्कल्स असतील तर त्यांना अवश्य शेअर करा. ओके, बाय गाईज.